Hello everyone, welcome back to Skillify. Today we'll be learning what macros is, what we can do by the help of macros. So macros is nothing but it is something by the help of which you can just record the task. So whenever you have to do the repetitive task, by the repetitive task I am meaning like for example you're working in an organization and you'll be getting a data over a period of time. For example, after a week, after a month, or after a quarter or something, the format is same. You have to do the same things, right? You have to perform the same functions, same steps again and again. So in that scenario, what you can do is when you are performing the functions or the steps in the first table, you can just record them, right? And then you can apply them to the other tables when you are doing the same task again. Let's see how we can access the macros, how we can work on it. Right now on our screen, we have this small table in which we have some quantity of some products. The price is there, the revenue we have to calculate, and then I need to tell my manager that this was my total revenue, right? I can just make a total revenue. Yes. So what is my main purpose is simple to record this step because in the other file I have the same data, the same basically the values are varying, the data is same because it is for the next month, or I can say for the next week. In the third sheet I have the same thing, right? So for that what you have to do is simple, come to the first sheet. Okay, now go back to the view tab. So you have this macros option, the last option in the view tab is your macros. Click on it. You will see, no need to click, just click on the drop down. Okay, in the drop down you have the second option as record macros. When you click on record macros, it will, a pop-up will be in front of you. Now it is asking you for the name of that macro, so you can just make it according to your, let's say I'm just making it rev, the shortcut for revenue. Okay, so I'm making it rev. Now another important thing is it is asking you to how you will be recalling that short macros again and again. For example, when I record my macros for this table, so how I can recall it, right? I can implement the same macros, same steps on the another file and on the third file. So how we can do that? So it is asking you, you can just make a small shortcut for that. For example, let me just make it to Control P. So whenever I'll be pressing Control P, that thing will be applied to the other part. Let's see that. I can give it some description, right? So let's say uh, revenue of the products by quantity and price, right? So now this is the part I have done. My shortcut is Control P. Remember that. Just okay. Now, okay, okay, okay. Now fine. What I have to do is now record my steps. My step is equal to, I need to multiply my quantity with my price and hit enter. All you need to do is simple, just drag it, done. Now after that, last thing you need to do is put the sum function in order to calculate total revenue. So select the range, close the bracket, hit enter, done. All the steps are done. Come back to the macros and just stop recording. Steps are recorded, done, macros is recorded. Now to apply the same thing to the other table, come back over here, just press Control P. What happened? Again, go to third file, press Control P. So can you see that I haven't put any formula, I haven't put anything, I didn't do even a single step. So in the whatever the thing I have done in the very first slide, that I have recorded in the form of macros, and that thing I can do repetitively by the help of that a shortcut which I have created my own, right? So in case you are calculating revenue, you can give a shortcut as Control R. You are calculating something else, let's say expense or something, you can give a shortcut as Control E for any random. In case you will be trying to give it the shortcut as Control plus capital E, that will automatically be converted as Control Shift E. Okay, let me just show you. If I go to the record macro and if I give it an shortcut over here as E, I'm trying to give it capital E. Now this is already converted as Control plus Shift, right? Because the basically your capital letters are only working by the help of Shift until or unless you are using the caps lock. So I would suggest to go with the normal one, just press E. So this will be your shortcut. Okay. So this is the way we actually work for the macros. You can record any number of tasks, okay, and any number of macros you can create in the Excel. So that's all about the macros. Just hit the like button, share our video, subscribe the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.